The Google Pixel 6 Pro was one of the most, if not the most hyped phone of 2021. While I finish up our long-term review video, in this video we're taking a look at some of the great and not so great things about the 6 Pro. Starting off with the good stuff, this is the most premium looking and feeling Pixel yet. It's a glass and polished aluminum sandwich with a two-tone finish on the back surrounding a visor-like camera array. And then there's that very attractive 6.7-inch 120Hz QHD Plus OLED display. The phone is well built, it's solid, and you can tell that Google wasn't messing around when putting this thing together. Next, the cameras. This was clearly making the list, as this continues the trend of excellent image quality from a Pixel device. With an updated set of cameras, you can expect to get great results in pretty much any condition. There's improved low light performance, better zoom shots with the telephoto lens, crispy ultra wide angle shots, and there are a couple of new features like Action Pan, Long Exposure, and Magic Eraser. The Pixel remains among the absolute best when it comes to cameras. Pixelized Android continues to get better and smarter, along with a big visual overhaul with Material You and its dynamic theming and whatnot. You also get new quality of life features added to the mix. Things like privacy dashboard, the personal safety app, automatic call screening, wait times and direct my call in the phone app, live translate, the new universal search system that's built into the launcher, the assistant that's getting smarter, and a lot more. To top it off, Google is promising 3 years of OS upgrades and 5 years of security patches. As for speed and performance, there really isn't anything to worry about here. Both normal everyday use and power user usage are no sweat for Google's new Tensor chip. Google is focusing on a number of things with this chip, including hardware optimization for a faster Google Assistant and better performance with AI and machine learning. There's no doubt that the 6 Pro is among the snappiest of phones out there right now. Battery life has been quite good both in my experience as well as Ryan's experience. He put together our written review for the 6 Pro. I've been able to clock in around 7 to 8 hours of screen on time with moderate use, and around 6.5 hours of screen on time with heavy use, which includes a lot of GPS and mobile data usage, high screen brightness, multitasking, video and music streaming, lots of picture and video taking, a couple games here and there, so on and so forth. The large battery and software optimization has made for real solid performance across the board. Just wanted to take a quick sec to thank Dbrand for supporting the channel and sponsoring this video. They make awesome skins, cases, and screen protectors for a wide variety of devices. These are great if you want to both protect and switch up the look and feel of your tech. Make sure you check them out using the very first link in the description. Alright, so on the flip side, the Pixel 6 Pro is a large phone, and we understand that a lot of people will be fine with this, but we also understand that a lot of people may not be. Sure, the large display is gorgeous, but ease of use does take a hit as this phone's footprint rivals that of the Note 20 Ultra and the S21 Ultra. This phone is a two-hander for sure, and you'll more than likely be doing some hand gymnastics to reach the top and different corners of the screen. While the cameras are great, they're obviously not perfect, and one thing we found annoying was lens flare. On its own, lens flare is normal, it happens, but with the Pixel 6 Pro, we found it to be pretty aggressive in our testing. It's unfortunate because it can often take away from or flat out ruin a really nice shot. Let's hope Google addresses this. The 6 Pro houses an optical in-display fingerprint scanner, the first in a Pixel phone, and well, it shows, because unfortunately this scanner is far behind what we've experienced with other phones in pretty much every sense, mainly speed and consistency. Google has pushed out an update, I have yet to receive it, but from what I've seen, results have been fairly mixed. Some say the update didn't do much, and some say the update has helped out. Either way, it's unfortunate that the scanner isn't up to par with what we've seen even years ago. Now, I know I mentioned battery life in the more positive category, and the reason why I'm mentioning it here is because, well, not everyone has been so lucky with battery performance on their 6 Pro. I've seen people experience great results, and I've seen people experience really poor results. Obviously, use is going to be different among users, so not everyone will experience the same thing, but when battery life ends up on the negative side, it's clearly deeper on that end than it should be, especially in a phone with a 5,000 mAh battery. I feel results should definitely be more consistent than what we've seen. The 6 Pro's charging speeds peak at 22 watts and not 30 watts like we thought it would, and based on tests conducted by Android Authority using Google's own 30-watt charger, we see that once the phone reaches a 50% charge, it'll fall from 22 watts to 15 watts and then even lower than that as the phone aims to hit a 100% charge. This means that a complete 0 to 100 charge can take nearly or pretty much exactly 2 hours to finish. Google does have an explanation for this, but it goes without saying that this is a clear disappointment, seeing as how a number of other phones charge much faster. Now there's so much more to talk about with the Pixel 6 Pro, so make sure you keep an eye out for our long-term review video, and in the meantime, be sure to check out our full written review linked below. It's been Zach, I'll talk to you later, and thanks for watching.